I have for you guys today my absolute top 5 longest lasting designer fragrances like ever, okay? What's going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. A lot of you guys been asking me what is your favorite absolute longest lasting summer fragrances, but at the same time very mass appealing, and I just have a great list for you guys here today. To be honest, here to make this list, it was a little hard just because you guys wanted it to be very mass appealing, and at the same time you wanted it to be getting you compliments, and you just wanted a very long lasting summer fragrance. So I have for you guys 7 fragrances here. Some of them, well, one of them is kind of actually like niche, but very affordable when it comes to pricing. Another one, I don't know how to categorize it, to be honest with you guys. And another one is like discontinued, but I added these fragrances on the honorable mention just because they are not very what the video is all about, okay? And without any just talking nonsense, let's just cut this story short with my first honorable mention, which is my discontinued fragrance, which I think it's one of the greatest summer fragrances of all time. Seriously, guys, it's one from a great house, honestly, and I'm talking about ACQUA ESSENZA. This is the strongest summer fragrance on my skin, honestly. It smells great, it smells phenomenal. I just don't understand why they discontinued this fragrance, guys. This is Eau de Parfum, and it performs like extrait de parfum, to be honest with you guys. It performs great when in terms of projection. Longevity, it's like 12 plus hours on my skin, and it smells great. A lot of people hate the fact that it's kind of like egg smelling factor. For me personally, I just love the way this fragrance smells, the way it is. With all that tweaking, they tweaked it opposed to the original Acqua di Gio. They added some oceanic, salty, marine nuances. They added some floral nuances as well with it. But overall, it smells great and it performs even better. It is only on my honorable mention just because this one got discontinued, but if it was readily available, it would be, seriously guys, my number 1 or my number 2 easily, okay? My second honorable mention, I don't know how to categorize it, to be honest with you guys. Is it niche? Is it designer? Is it indie? At the most part, to me personally, I would categorize it as indie, but it could be niche. But smell wise, it's designer, and price wise, it's niche. But if you get it discounted, it's most likely you'll get it at a designer price, okay? And I'm talking about Office for Man for Jeremy fragrance brand. I was really hesitant just to add this fragrance on this list because I just know for a fact the fact that I added this fragrance on this list, I'll get a bunch of dislikes because of it, okay? But truth to be told, and the theme for this video really fits this fragrance perfectly, just why I just wanted to add it on this list, probably just to vasten your picks in case if you just want to add a great long-lasting mass appealing summer fragrance, okay? And the reason why I added this fragrance into this list, to me personally, because I honestly find it to be smelling like a designer fragrance more than anything else. This is mass appealing. It's a mix between Dior Sauvage and Creed Aventus in somehow, but it's not a copy of anything, and it's a fragrance on its own, okay? This fragrance lasts for the longest time. This fragrance projects, and this fragrance would get you compliments, and it did for me in the past, seriously. I know price wise for this fragrance is ridiculous. It's way too overpriced. Everybody agrees on that, and everybody says that at the same time. But for me personally, I find deals on this fragrance that you just can't find readily available. Buy one, get one off, 50% off or something like that. And for me personally, if you pay $90 to $100 for this bottle right here with 50% off, I think it's a great deal on its own. It's like you're paying for Dior Sauvage, which is on this list as well. But for me personally, I prefer this over this. This one would get you compliment over this. This one would last longer over this, okay? So if you just paying the same price for these two, I'll pick this over this, seriously. That's why I just had to add this into this list, but just pay for it with a discount, okay? All right, there you go, guys. This is my number 5. This is actually my actual top 5 list 5 great fragrances here, guys, but my number 5 on this list, it is actually a niche fragrance, but I just had to add it on this list just because first of all, I'm doing a niche version of this video, so stay tuned for this video as well. Second of all, even though it's a niche fragrance, it smells very likely like designer. It's very mass appealing, and it performs great. But the best part of it, that you just can find it on eBay for like around $50-$60 or so. $50-$60 for a niche fragrance. For me personally, this is more designer than niche, okay? And yes, I'm talking about GEIR by GEIR NESS. This is such a beautiful scent, guys. Yes, it's mass appealing, but different at the same time. It is slightly floral, yes. It is slightly powdery, another yes. It is slightly fruity and sweet. So if you're not into these type of fragrances, this one probably is not gonna be for you. But at the same time, it's not overly floral, so it's not like flowers in your face. It's not overly powdery. It's not like powder in your skin, and it's, at the same time, it's not overly sweet. It's a good balance between everything else, with a very nice watery note, in my honest opinion, even though it's not listed, and freshness. It's very fresh at the same time, and the powderiness and the sweetness coming out of the lychee note. I personally love lychee in fragrances. Lychee is a fruit, but lychee comes across very sweet but airy, watery smelling fragrance at the same time. Well, notes at the same time. For the amount of compliments, for the amount of attention, for the amount of uniqueness that this fragrance will get you, because I'm telling you, this fragrance is different enough, even though it's mass appealing, okay? I love it, and I thought this is best suited for designer more than niche. Seriously. My number 4 on my list is a great fragrance, guys. It got me way too many compliments in the past, but for some reason this fragrance is not getting enough love in the community. I just don't understand why. Probably because of the rose note in here, which is apparent slightly. It's not like a rose bomb by any mean. This is more fresh than rosy, to be honest. This is more salty than rosy, to be honest. But at the most part, it smells great, in my honest opinion. It lasts for a long time. It projects really, really well, even though it's a cologne version of the original 1 million, and I'm talking about the 1 million cologne. Honestly, I just love how this fragrance smells, and to me personally, this is a summer bomb. This is fun in a bottle during the summertime, okay? If you're just going out and about and just want to go out to a pool party or something, or just want to have fun, this is a great fragrance for that. It would last and would project and would come across very airy and salty and summery at the same time, okay? But to me personally, this fragrance smells great. I know this fragrance recently got discontinued, but at the same time, you still can readily find it available online, okay? So if you can snatch a bottle, snatch it before they increase in prices, okay? 1 million cologne, such a beautiful scent, in my honest opinion. My number 3 on my list is such a beautiful scent. It's fresh through and through. If you're into fresh, invigorating summery fragrances, this is the fragrance for you. If you love neroli in fragrances, this is the fragrance for you. If you love neroli Portofino and just want to get a cheaper alternative, this is the fragrance for you. I'm telling you, this is a great fragrance, and once upon a time, this fragrance was unknown to all of us, but thanks to Chad McChesney from his channel, Gentleman's Journey, I always forget his channel's name because he changed it every half an hour. But anyway, I'm talking about FERRARI Bright Neroli. This one, at a certain point in life, it was less than $20. It was like $16 or so just to get a full 100 ml bottle of this. But thanks to Chad, this one is getting more expensive. But now you can find it around like 40 bucks or so, which is still great deal for what it is. Honestly, it is my scent on the day today, and it's projecting this whole time with a couple of sprays. Seriously, guys. This is beautiful. This lasts on me like 8 hours plus. This one projects really well of my skin. It's not the loudest, but it projects enough. And for the amount of attention this one gets me, for the amount of comfort in this summer heat this one gets me, I think this is a great deal for what it is. Seriously, guys, FERRARI Bright Neroli is one of the best cheapies when it comes to summer fragrances that lasts, okay? I love it. My number 2 on my list, seriously, it is the biggest seller when it comes to men's fragrance in the past, what, 5 years or so? Everybody has Dior Sauvage. Yes, I'm talking about Dior Sauvage. Everybody loves Dior Sauvage. Everybody knows Dior Sauvage. Everybody gets attention and gets compliments of Dior Sauvage. And I'm talking about the EDT because I find the EDT is the most suited for summer, to be honest, because it's the fresher of the bunch and it's the airier of the bunch as well. This one lasts, this one even projects more than the Eau de Parfum or the Parfum version. To me personally, I love the Eau de Parfum the best of the trio, but this one's still great, okay? I've worn my fair share of Dior Sauvage, and I think it works great in the summertime. Seriously guys, this is it if you just want to go out and get compliments. This is it if you just want to go out at night. This is it all year round, to be honest, but it suits summer very, very well. I know I'm just gonna get a lot of hate in the community just because I added Dior Sauvage and I love Dior Sauvage, but truth to be told, this fragrance is famous for a reason. Everybody loves it. Regular Joes loves this fragrance because it smells great, okay? And it is on my number 2, Dior Sauvage. Alright, my number 1 on my list is the best smell Chanel into my eyes, okay? It is a chick magnet, okay? I've never seen any girl that dislikes this fragrance, and I'm talking about Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. Such a beautiful scent, guys. I love this scent. This is the Eau de Toilette, by the way. Nowadays, this version doesn't exist, but the Eau de Parfum will do the job, okay? I know this is mainly tonka bean type of a scent, but the freshness in here, the mint in here, especially on top, they come across very fresh, added with the tonka bean, and the tonka bean added some sexiness into the scent as well. So this fragrance, it doesn't come across very heavy in terms of projection, and especially in the heat, but it comes airy enough because of the freshness this fragrance has, and it dilutes the sweetness coming across from the tonka bean as well, and just makes it just perfect, okay? I'm not into mint in fragrances unless they're really done right, and this fragrance, honestly, they've done their mint very right. For me to accept it, for me to love it, not even like it, okay? Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême, such a beautiful, long-lasting, mass-appealing summer scent. So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching and subscribing and doing all the good stuff. Please give me as many likes as you can possibly give. Hey, my goal to this video is 300 likes, so click like and tell your neighbor to click like as well, okay? And don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it, and leave me a comment down below to tell me what do you think of my list. Did I miss any long-lasting, great smelling, mass appealing summer fragrances? Please let me know in the comment section down below, because I would love to know. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. My Instagram is just right there or in the description box, so just go click in there and just go follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe into my channel as well, okay? And see you guys next time. Peace.